Welcome to Need for Speed Shift. Get ready to experience the power and adrenaline of being a real racing driver. Good luck out there. Right, I've arranged 2 events for you today. The first is in London and it'll test your cornering and acceleration as you navigate its city streets. And the next is at the historical Spa track. Here you'll be pushed to the limit as you try to master its many winding corners in a bid to get first place. Get 10 stars from both races, and Pagani have said we can borrow one of their cars for the day. Now we've got a range of cars for you to use. The Elise and the BMW are a good starting point before progressing onto the GTR and the Viper. If you earn all the stars from both races, you get to drive the Zonda. Go ahead and choose your vehicle. Well, they've closed the streets of Westminster, London for us today. This should be a great race. Let's go over the track. You're going to start on York Road for a quick shoot before hitting a 3-turn sector. Watch out, it could be crowded in there, and with the cinema on your left, it'll be totally blind. I want you to treat this like a chicane that flows into a sweeper. Be precise, hit your marks. Make sure to nail the last right turn apex, but be careful as you'll be pretty close to the barrier on your exit. After that, you got a long straight over Waterloo Bridge. It's a good spot to overtake, but watch out for the entrance to the Strand underpass just before the corner. It's right in the middle and it comes out of nowhere. The exit's a sharp left hairpin, so stay right and start braking once you see Somerset House. When you hit the Victoria Embankment straight, you'll have the London Eye on your left and Big Ben on your right. There's a lot of room here, so you can get pretty creative with your passing. Watch out for a tricky bus stop chicane about 3/4 of the way down. The chicane can be dangerous. It's narrow and you'll have a lot of speed going in. If you hit it too quickly, you'll end up in the barrier. London River isn't like anything you've raced before. Blind corners, narrow stretches, and little runoff means the smallest mistake and lack of discipline could end the race. But we're not interested in the sights, right? I hope you're well rested. Let's get ready to roll.
Almost ready to go here. This is it. Good luck. Green, green, green. Good luck.
in the driver's seat like never before. Feel the G-forces affect your head, body, and vision as you approach top speeds or when you brake late for a corner. Feel every bump, crest, and collision as you fight for a podium finish. It's not just about getting on the podium, it's about how you drive to get there. Be feared as an aggressive driver, trading paint, spinning out opponents, and power sliding through corners, or be respected as a precise driver, perfecting every corner, tracking the perfect race line, waiting for your chance to make a daring pass. You're tracked and analyzed in your driver profile, and your talents will be rewarded. Every dollar you win can go to souping up your cars. Turbochargers, superchargers, nitrous, roll cages, racing dials, chassis upgrades. They're all available to us once we've got the money. Take on rivals in career, online, and single player. Adapt to different racing styles and modes. Time attack, drift, hot lap, eliminator, and driver duel. Stake your reputation online against up to 7 opponents. Tear into 18 tracks and city courses with 50+ layouts and compete in over 45 additional and exclusive challenges. It's all waiting for us. A groundbreaking cockpit experience, world-class physics, mind-blowing visuals. Need for Speed Shift is the true driver's experience. And don't forget, you can adjust the difficulty setting and handling model before you head into the next race. Spa-Francorchamps. This place is one of the greats. The 7-kilometer track with 19 turns and some flat-out straights where you can hit up to 300 kilometers an hour. Okay, so you hit the Eau Rouge corner less than 10 seconds after the start. It's one of the most challenging corners in the world. It's a fast uphill corkscrew, so you want to run it as smooth as possible. Taking it perfectly is critical to a good lap time. If something goes wrong though, do not hammer the brakes here or you'll be in the dirt. I also want you to focus on the Blanchiment corner. It's a left-hand kink with very little runoff. If you want to see the podium, you'll need the courage to run it flat out. You can hit more than 2/3 of Spa at full throttle.
Start in just a few seconds. This one's all yours. I'll give you the green on my signal. Green, go, go, go!
Whoa.